Yo, man, it's almost 4:30. I gotta get the fuck out of here.
This is the social norm.
1, 2. You want top dollar and pop bottles and drop knowledge. Hit the throttle on nice autos without college. Do yourself a solid, put them boys on your screen. Wait, who do you mean? I mean canteen and beans. When the social norm is on, you better pay attention. They teach you lessons, make you laugh when you're stressing. Must I mention that the style is infectious? I gotta have it, I gotta have it. The rapid fire gabbing on my tablet. My boys established a gamut of information, from relations to dating to when your leader gets impatient. They're lacing the nation every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 4:30. The Social Norm Podcast, you heard me?
It's the social norm.
And I'm just getting warm.
It's the social norm.
And I'm just getting warm.
Yeah, yo, you already know what it is, man. We back in again with another one. I'm your boy Canteen. This is my man Beans.
Hey, what's going on, yo?
Hey, it's the Social Norm. We go ahead and talk to y'all, man. Today's episode 233. We'll go with that.
Yeah,
It's called People Just Don't Make Sense.
Nope.
And
The world doesn't make sense anymore.
it really doesn't. So many people just kind of talk out their ass. They say things that you have to fact check everybody because there's so many frauds out there in the world.
Yes, so true.
On that note, you know, I lost my train of thought. Look, before we get into the episode, hit the like button, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you don't miss none of our videos. We do our videos Monday and Friday. Also, if anybody in the Buffalo, Niagara Falls region that have a interesting story to tell, whether they're entrepreneur or whatever, hit us up on Instagram or on Facebook or just wherever you see us in the streets. Hit us up so we can go ahead, set up something so we can we're trying to get some interviews out there for us. All right. So, how you doing, Beans?
I'm good.
Look,
It's Friday.
it's Friday, bro, and I'm tell you right now, I just don't understand people. I don't understand them. I tried to tell. Finally went on a walk at my girl's new spot with her dog, right? And the dog is pretty much. He's a big he's fat. I ain't gonna sit there and act like he ain't. He's a big dog.
I've seen the dog.
He's a big dog. For some reason, the dog likes to just shake. When he gets excited, he shakes his ears like side to side and like beats himself in the head with his ears. Like, try to shake your head like 1,000 times. And I'm like, that don't fuck him up, right? She's like, I don't know, he's just excited. That's what he does.
Is he like, I don't know if you can tell if the dog is like
Slow?
I wasn't going to say slow.
No, let's keep it like it is. Slow, yeah. And so this is the thing. So we take him on this walk. Now, usually my girl, she says she takes him on the walk in the morning when there ain't nobody outside.
Okay.
So she's like, oh, the dog, he's good. Well, this time it was during the evening, about 4, 5. Everybody outside. And the damn dog, for whatever reason, once he sees another dog, he on 10. He got to turn around like she's trying to pull this dog. Now, my girl, she's 5'2". All right. The dog is pulling her, and I'm like, "Do you want me to hold him?" She's like, "No, I'm good. I gotta control this." So I've been watching this, you know, the Dog Whisperer on television.
Mm-hmm.
He talks because eventually I do want to get my own dog, and I realized I want to train a dog to do the right things.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm realizing everybody can't train dogs.
No.
The real reason dogs are out of control is because of the owner. So I tell my girl, I said, when I saw the Dog Whisperer, he says to take your foot and kick the dog under. But let me preface. Because kick, see, all y'all already.
It sounds rough.
All y'all already trying to look like I'm telling her to drop kick the damn dog. I ain't telling her to drop kick her. I'm saying just turn and lift your leg up and hit him with a little The little tap.
Did you show her the clip? Like
I didn't show it to her. I showed it to her by me doing it. Like, this is what he did.
Okay.
She was like, no. She's like, I can't do that. I don't want to hurt him. And I'm like, you're not going to hurt him. He's just going to feel uncomfortable. But what I'm realizing is she takes any type of physical punishment, she takes it to the extreme that saying like, okay, you're going to kill the dog.
You're going to kill
him. You're hurting him. But she's
you understand?
It's his allergy. Okay. So this is she says allergy. This is
okay.
the allergies makes him shake his head. I guess that's his sneeze. I don't know.
And this is the thing I noticed about dogs nowadays too. When I was growing up, dogs didn't have no allergies. It wasn't no special medication. It wasn't all this stuff.
They just endured.
The dog. I had a dog growing up too. I never took this thing to the vet.
I don't remember.
It
and we did take our dog to the vet. He ended up having his eyes removed. That's a whole nother story. Listen, why are you? You know what?
I'm sorry.
You ain't shit.
I wasn't expecting it.
I want you to know that you ain't shit. You ain't never gonna be shit. That's what you need to know about yourself. All right. The fact is, fuck you. That's all I know. My dog.
I just wanted to express.
I love you, Benji.
It just escalated. So like, you end up have to have shots or something. Like, nah, well, I gotta take it out. Like, what happened?
Okay, so what happened was, if anybody knows about dog, we had a Shih Tzu. All right, Shih Tzu was a little small dog, about this big, whatever case. They love to stick their face in the grass. Okay, and they like to sniff and just stick their face in the grass. So a lot of Shih Tzus, because they do that, they end up getting eye infections because the grass ends up poking them in the eye and ends up cutting them. All right, so that's what happened. He ended up getting an eye infection in his eye. I guess they didn't find it out in time. I don't know. He ended up losing his first eye. So they had to. So instead of going through, and let me say this: my father and mother grew up in Mississippi.
Mm-hmm.
My father is one of them type of people where he's like, "Oh, the dog has a cold. Next animal up." That's kind of how my dad grew up. Okay, with animals. So maybe I don't know for sure. I have to ask my mother this. Maybe they said, "Hey, if you want to go through I think they gave him an option. The option was do eye surgery, and we can fix your dog's eye, and he can keep the eye." Or to save him, we could just take the whole eye out. Now, what do you think my dad decided?
Take the eye out. It's fine.
Take the eye out. My dad he's like, he got one more eye. He'll be fine. Took the one eye out. So now he's pirate. He got one eye. Well, unfortunately, maybe about, I say maybe a year goes by, same thing happens again. Now,
damn,
same situation. They can fix the eye, or they can take the other eye out. Well, my dad's like, well, the third option is kill the dog. Well, seeing that me, my sister, my cousin, and my mom, because we done got her softened up now, we're like, don't kill him. He's part of the family. My dad's like, what do we do with a blind dog?
That's what I
But my mom was like, my mom and us were like, if you was blind, would you want us to kill you? He was like, this. So now, they pay him. Now, mind you, it costs money to get his eye removed. Like, it wasn't like they ended up putting I guess marbles, pretty much like a marble in his eye. So it looks like if your eyes were closed and you touched it, it would feel like there was an eyeball there, but it's not an eyeball. And what ended up happening was, so they did that. He was completely blind. My dad gave in. He let us have him. And it looked weird at first because they shave, when they do surgery, they got to shave down the eye. They shave down where the hair is. So you could see his eyes closed up, just sewn right here, like right where his eyes were. They were sewn up. and it looked weird for like a good 4 months. But then over time, his hair grew in, and he just looked like a shaggy dog. He didn't look like anything. It looked like a dog just had a lot of hair on him. But then the first like probably 4 or 5 months, maybe 6 months, he just ran into everything. He just was like boom, like he was just running. He couldn't go probably past 10 feet without hitting something. So we couldn't move anything in our house. We left everything exactly like it was.
Because he had to memorize.
He had to memorize it. So we left everything like it is. We never changed up. And it kind of, that's why it's weird for me now when like my girl, like, you just leave everything the same, exactly where it is and never move it. And I'm like, yeah, don't you? She's like, no. Most people take their homes and change up every so often to just make it feel different. We never did that. So imagine from 5 years old to like 22, 23 years old, we never changed that in our house.
Yeah. I do the same thing.
So after a while, he knew where everything was, and he never ran into nothing. He could run, and then literally he would stop right at the wall and go around it because he just could sense it was there.
Yes.
To the point where years later, my dog lived blind more than he lived with eyesight. He could walk, and I didn't believe it. I didn't believe it until I saw my own eyes. He could leave. We could go out of our house. Black folks, we don't never just watch our dog while using the bathroom. Mm-hmm. At first we did, but after a while, he ain't going nowhere. He gonna stay right in the yard. He knew where the yard is. He stayed there. This dog, we had a park in our back of our neighborhood, literally like 2 blocks down. He walked out of our house, went to the park, hung out in the park, came all the way back, sat right in front of the door. I didn't believe it because at one point I'm at the park. I was like, hey, a couple people from the neighborhood like, hey, I see your dog over here. No,
you ain't see my dog. Right?
No, you didn't. They're like, no, I think I seen your dog over here. After about maybe 4 or 5 times I've heard different people telling me this, I said, you know what, let me check. So I put the dog outside like I usually do. I shut the door. I just sat there near the window. Because they can smell you. So I sat there near the window, wait. He got up. It's like he almost like was looking around. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
wow, he's gone.
He's gone, all right. And he just started taking a stroll. He started walking. I look, oh, he's going. He started walking down the street. Then once he got to the stop sign, I got out the house. I looked and I see him take a left. He took his ass all the way to the park. Well, he took his ass close to the park. When he got to the other stop sign, the street across the park, that's when I yelled at him. What you doing? Bring your ass back over here. He turned around and he ran back. I said, they wasn't mine. So,
oh shit, here.
Yeah. So I realized my dog, blind dogs, blind animals can still live.
Yeah, because his senses, all their senses heightened.
Exactly. Well, that kind of got off tangent a little bit, but
yeah, I had to know about the blind dog. I'm sorry, y'all. I had to know about that.
And we learned that my dog was blind and Beans ain't shit. All right, let's get into one of these videos, man. This is another dude who just ain't making no sense. Mm-hmm. Well, but we'll see what he says. He says, my friend have to be cheaters.
Okay, so
I don't hang with niggas who don't cheat on their girl, bro. Why? That shit weak, bro. You are untrustworthy. Why?
People with...
So this dude said he doesn't hang with people who don't cheat
on their girlfriend,
on their significant other, because it's that they're weak and they're untrustworthy. I'm assuming he means if I go outside with you and I go do some dirt,
I gotta know you with it.
I need to have something on you too, so that way we both had that trust. Like, you tell, I'm gonna tell.
Yeah,
we both got something to lose.
That's not a real friendship right there. Why? I mean, I'm not gonna tell.
I ain't telling regardless if I'm with it or not with it. I've had moments where my friends have tried to get me to be involved in nonsense they own, and I said I don't want to do that. I said if I want to do it, I'll do it. You don't got to tell me to do something.
Exactly.
And
once somebody does that to me, I don't hang with you no more.
That peer pressure, that shit for the birds. I don't do that. I stopped doing that when I was like in middle school.
Exactly.
You can't make me do anything. If I do it, it's because I truly wanted to do it. And it's just what it is what it is. And not for nothing, I don't know. I think you're the same way. If I was gonna do some dirt,
Do you think I would do it in front of
I'm not doing it in front of my friends. There's no witnesses. Everybody's gotta die if I do something in front of somebody. I'm sorry. Don't and not for nothing. The girl I do it with, she's not gonna know anybody.
Exactly.
She can't know anybody, dude. It's too messy of a situation to have the girl knowing you have a girl and knowing your friends.
I really think when I look at TikTok and different YouTube channels, I really think people are just putting shit out there for clickbait. Because you ever hear something, you just like,
It can't be real.
there's no way you're gonna be real. Like you ever hear something so dumb, you have to stop and repeat it to yourself. Just be sure you.
Yeah, but you know what though? We've definitely heard people do recordings and ask them questions, and you realize instantly, like, oh, you're really slow. Like you're retarded. You're not. You're not. You believe what you're saying.
Yes. I don't know one trend that's going on. Is calling men gay. There's this trend I noticed on TikTok where women will say a random thing. If a man eats with forks and a knife, he's suspect. He's zesty. I heard a woman say this. I was like,
I don't know why I like the word zesty though. When a girl say that, you zesty. I'm like, you know, like a little spicy on the sauce.
I'm like, fork and a knife, so I can't eat.
So they say if you eat fork and a knife, use a fork and a knife eating something.
Yes,
you
suspect.
Like I guess you know what it is that weirdness. Like okay, some people don't like people cutting up pizza. I grew up where my mom used to cut my pizza up when I was a kid.
I know people who do that too.
I'll eat it with my hand, but if I have a fork and knife, sometimes I might want to eat it with theirs.
It just when do these people start correlating different things with being gay?
Do they have to? Do they have to correlate for it to make sense for them?
It don't. It really
Crazy don't make sense, bro. It don't.
One chick was like talking to this dude. It was like I guess it's 20 versus 1 dating thing, and dude was like, I don't know, if something about your glasses, it's like zesty or suspect. And dude was like, I can't see. I can't.
Oh, that's what it was. No. He had glasses on,
Yeah,
and he had a briefcase.
okay.
She's like, you don't even have nothing in there. He's like, how do you know? Like, what are you talking about? I can't have a briefcase?
Yeah,
It goes with my ensemble.
And then she commented on his glasses.
Yeah, and you got glasses. You can't even. He's like, I ain't allowed to see it. Like, what the fuck? Well, you could have wore contacts. Bitch, can I wear what I need for myself? I drove here.
Oh, it's just that some people are saying. I'm really thinking like the world is. We finally have lost our minds. I really think so.
No, that's already happened. Let's get to another video. It says, do black men feel pressure when it comes to dating? Let's see.
What happened in your dating experience to where you're now like,
It's a lot of pressure on black men, specifically dating black women. And I love black women. Social media and the culture has put a lot of pressure on us. This could be just based on environment. When I moved to Atlanta, women here are very entitled. And listen, I'm not blaming anybody, so I don't want this to turn into.
When you say entitled, though, what does entitled mean?
I'll say financially entitled. I feel extreme pressure, and I get hit on by white women. I get hit on by all kinds of women. But when I get hit on by black women, I immediately feel this entitlement of I got to pay for something.
Wow.
I got to pay your rent. I got to help you with your car note immediately within 2 weeks. Or I'm just saying what I've experienced. I'm not saying that's every woman. Nowadays, if I take somebody on a
$400
immediately, and I don't even drink. So if she drink, that's a couple hundred. If the hookah is 45,
dessert?
lamb chops is 50, dessert. So by the time
Valet.
or valet, I was just getting ready to say valet. So we didn't spend $400 for me to see if you like me.
Say that again.
So it's like I'm spending. That's just the first date. You want to go out again. I didn't spend $1,000 on 3 dates just to see if you might call me back or maybe text me back. And then because you're a beautiful woman, if you don't like me, you can go get the next man to do the same thing.
For a single guy.
Hold on. So now this is my take on what he just said. Bro, it's your own fault. It's your own fault. The fact that you sit there and said, I spent $1,000 on 3 dates to see if a girl likes me. Why are you spending $1,000? That's you. See, a woman will run you if you let her run you.
That's true.
You can't. You gotta. It's the reason you feel pressure is because your pressure means you think someone's making you do something you don't want to do. You choosing to do that, bro. You don't have to do that. You could take a girl to go get some ice cream. She got a problem with it. Get the fuck out. You got to look. Just like me, you got feet too. Ain't nobody making you stay here.
Exactly.
You were nervous and you felt insecure enough that you had to think you had to spend $400 on a date for a woman. If she like you, the problem is you dealing with women who don't like you. You dealing with low budget, low hanging fruit women. Because if she really like you, motherfucker, you could tell her we're gonna go sit here and watch a rerun of Sanford and Son.
Yeah,
she down for it.
At the end of the day, it's about getting to know you, not how much money is spent.
And now I will say this, man. Through my history of dating, black women, white women, one Hispanic, I have felt more financial burden from black women than I've ever felt from white women. Can't really say about the Hispanic because I was in high school.
Okay, I can't make that comparison because I never dated a white woman.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
What I think it is, and this is how I see it, I think the black community is probably more financial distress than the white community is. And since men are usually looked at as the providers, looked at as the leaders, black women might try to push that agenda more than a white woman would, as far as, oh, you got to provide for me now. My thing is this. I don't, like I said, I don't know how true. I'm just only going based off of my experience. I feel like the white women who I've dealt with in my life have always brought something to the table for me first before requesting any financial help. Matter of fact, me and my girl, we've been dating since January. She's never asked me for financial help. The most she's asked me to do is, can you transfer over some money for me? Some cash, and I'll put it in my account. That's it. She's never asked me for no money.
Oh, like for rent or whatever.
For rent, for anything. She's never done that because, and I don't know if that's something, she just didn't make me feel comfortable, whatever. It just, she never led with that. Whereas some black women I've been a part of have led with, I mean, we've talked for 2 weeks and shit, like, I'm short, $50 for my phone bill. What you telling me for?
Yeah, I think that's where it's too. It's timing, relations, and to me, it's not even. It is the money, but it isn't the money. It's if I'm just starting dating you and you ask me to pay your rent, now I'm like, you out of pocket.
You definitely out of pocket. The fact is, I'm gonna say this. Now, if a dude wants to spend $1,000 on 3 dates, if you got it like that,
that's your business.
That's your business. If that's your lifestyle, if you see the problem with that guy was he was saying it's acting like it was a problem. So if it's a problem, that means you don't have it like that, brother.
Then don't do it.
You shouldn't. If you're not going by yourself and spending $500, $600 on 3 times you're going out to eat, you shouldn't be spending it on somebody else. That's just financial ruin to do that.
It is.
You know what I mean?
And I try to tell black people, especially young black, to read books on finances and money and things like that. It will change your entire perspective on how to spend money and how to move.
Yeah.
But,
they don't want
They don't want to. I hate to say it. And I ain't lie. I was like that when I was young. I was like that too. My father used to always tell me about investing money on the stock market and
it's simple
and things like that. He used to always tell me as a kid, like, yo, you should do this with your money and then
go.
And you would have money in the long run. And unfortunately, I wait till I got older to realize he was correct.
Yeah. And the funny thing is, it's all out there for information for us.
It is.
We just don't want. They want to stay broke. I don't know.
Yes.
Let's get into another video. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go to this next one because I just want to see what this
It's about.
yeah,
I saw that.
the pop the balloon thing. I want to see. Where is it?
I think it was the first one.
Was it? Yeah, there we go. Let's check it out.
Hi.
The least attractive person.
Can you please tell us your name?
I'm Eddie.
Eddie, and where are you from? And tell us what you do.
Pause for a second. I don't know how tall this girl is, but she making him look like he's short.
Yeah, I know.
So I'm gonna say majority of the people.
It's gonna be because of his height.
Yeah.
I'm from Fort Lauderdale. I own a few businesses, insurance, and digital marketing agency.
Okay.
Oh man, that just gave him some plus. He
Yeah.
said he has 3 businesses, and no homo. The man got a deep voice. I know girls love deep voices.
Okay. So we had one person pop their balloon. Let's go see why they popped their balloon.
Too short.
Respect that.
Okay. So we still have.
What the fuck did she just say?
She said too short.
She the shortest thing here. He way taller than her. And she in heels.
She got heels on.
But he's still taller than her right now.
4 beautiful ladies that did not pop their balloon. So now.
Hold up. Did you just see what I just saw? I know for a fact one of these is not pregnant.
The one in the red you talking?
I'm gonna go right back. Hold up. Okay.
Oh, that was her.
God, yeah, dude. I thought that was her belly. I was like, yo, you wild.
Did not pop their balloon. So now, actually, I am going to leave it in your hand. And first, do you have any questions for any of these ladies?
Yeah. Why are y'all single?
So our question is, why
That's a great question. Yes.
are you single? Do you want to ask anybody in particular?
What did everybody answer?
Okay, come on, let's go.
By choice.
Okay, so single by choice.
That's a lie.
Just haven't like met anyone that's really serious to like get settled with.
Okay, so she's
I like that answer.
looking for something serious.
But I didn't like that she looked up to the left. That tells me she's lying about something.
I'm recently single. I've been single for like 6 months, but I'm a relationship type of girl, so I can't be single for too long.
AKA, she cheated on her man. He left her. She wants to get.
I haven't found a man that wants to travel with cats.
Okay.
Get the fuck out of here, dude.
Oh, okay. I'm like, pause.
What the fuck?
That would make me like, okay, how many fucking cats do you have? If that's an issue, don't no man care about that shit.
Yeah. Well, not even that. When you said travel with cats, that means the cats are coming with us.
Yes.
Why? Can't you just leave the cats with a kennel and we can go party and do our thing?
Travel with cats. Do you like cats?
Not with me. I don't even like cats.
Yeah.
You don't like cats?
No.
Okay. So please tell us your name and tell us why you popped your balloon.
So my name is Kathleen, and I popped the balloon because I love a man that can appreciate the feminine qualities of cats.
Okay.
And understands how important that is in it being shown in a woman. So yeah.
Okay.
Okay. You're a weirdo.
Look, this is what I'm talking about, Beans. This is what I'm talking about. The shit that they come up with in their mind.
The feminine qualities of cats.
First off, you're missing women. I want women to see this. How low you prioritize finding a spouse. You are prioritizing felines, animals, over you finding your own mate for your life. This is where she's at. She cares more about those cats than she cares about finding the man.
Well, why don't you like cats?
I would say I'm more of a dog person first. And then as far as animals in general, like the cleanliness, like if you're not super clean with your animals, I can't.
And
historically, Beans, I don't know if you've been a part of this. Every woman I've ever went and dated that had cats, it freaking stunk in there, dude. Cats piss. They don't clean out it's just horrible hygiene.
Yeah.
Dogs, some girls with dogs too.
would you date Kathleen? Like, is she your type?
Yeah, she's beautiful, she was nice, but if I find out about the cat situation, that would instantly.
Okay, is he your type?
He seems like a nice person. I like nice men, but I would say physically, no.
Okay. Well, let's go back here. So we still have 3 balloons.
I already know he going. I feel like who you think he going with out of those 3 people?
He going with light skin.
Which one? Okay,
Red.
that's what I said. Me personally, I'm going red or I'm going dark skin with the white and the green.
Yeah.
You have any other questions that you want to ask the ladies?
What are y'all looking for in a man?
Ask one of the ladies. Go ahead and ask just one lady.
Let's start with the red dress.
With the
He wanted what we all saw happening. That red dress is undefeated.
red dress. Okay, come on. Let's walk over to the red dress.
Well, my name is Nubia, and what I'm looking for in a man is, I will say, I'm looking for a real man. I'm not looking for a little boy, like, you know.
Fuck all that. He see that ratchet ass hair, them big old fake titties, the tattoo on the chest, and that ass. That's what he's saying.
Out of all of them, she the curviest one.
She the curviest one. He thinking what all men think with. They did. And he said like, yo, that thing back up beep, beep, beep. That's what he wants.
That's hard to find, but if I can find that, the good qualities, then maybe, you know.
Okay. You have any follow-up questions?
As far as what was wrong with your last relationship, like why did that end?
Okay, we getting personal here, or
what I just say, bro? She cheated, bro.
We don't judge on this show.
Okay, well, why it ended? He wasn't mature. I'm a grown woman. I pay my own bills. I do things. I get things done. You procrastinate. You want to be in the house, cuddle up. No, I want to get things done. We can do that later on. You know, that's the kind of person I am.
Okay.
I like that.
You like that answer?
Yeah.
He know that's bullshit. He just don't care. He really don't care what answer. He see them things right there.
He see the tattoo.
And he like, I want to taste what that tastes like.
Okay. So let's back.
And that's sad that we all know she toxic as hell.
And we just don't care.
We don't care enough. I swear, the one next to her is probably the best one for him.
The one with the green?
No, the one the white and the green. The white.
Oh, yeah.
I guess olive or whatever.
Back up. Before we ask somebody else a question, because we have to narrow it down, I'm going to give you the pen, and you're going to be able to pop one of the girls' balloons.
I think we need one more question.
You need one more question? Okay. Go ahead. Who do you want to ask a question? Okay, come on. So please tell us your name.
My name is Nisha.
Nisha, that's nice. I like that. Nice to meet you.
Don't bring it. Put my pen away. Right.
And why are you single again?
I mean, I really honestly, it's not that I'm not dating or anything like that, but I feel like I haven't found a man that really appreciates the way I love. And I'm a very passionate, like I love love. So it's important for me to show, and I'm a gift giver. That's how I show love. I know everybody's not like that, but I'm super affectionate. So I haven't found somebody that really appreciates that.
That's she got me sold, dude.
She sold herself.
She sold me. I'm who are you picking? I know you. You refuse to have
that red dress. That's her.
You refuse to have happiness in your life, so you keep choosing the toxic red dress. I'm going with the one that I love her answer.
So you like real?
You know darn well. Look, your brother, he picking the red dress for you. Your mama, she picking that one.
Passionate and like you like to be like.
Yeah, I like to be like up underneath my man. Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
Okay, you like a woman up underneath you?
I mean, I'm very busy, but in my free time, yes.
Okay.
Bills gotta get paid.
For sure.
Do you feel like you got enough questions? Like you're good to make a decision?
Yeah, sure.
One more question? Okay. So before she introduces herself, what's the question?
I want to know, like, shorter man, because you're taller than me.
No, that was definitely going to be a pop. I was trying to gauge personality, but that is a deal breaker for me.
So what does it mean?
No!
Damn, she popped it too? What now my question is, did the red dress pop it because she was in competition with the other girls and she just didn't want to pop it to be out? I don't know why
I
she
think
popped
it was that conversation right there.
First single guy.
Well, we won't never know. We gotta
Because she was like, when she said I'm a gift giver, this chick ain't giving you a damn thing.
Who, the red dress?
Yeah, she ain't giving you nothing.
No, she not. Neither. I mean, let's keep it a buck. But see, that's where, as a man, you gotta ask yourself, what's gonna be better for the long term? A woman who got her head on straight, who actually want to give to you, or the red dress?
The red dress always comes with problems.
The red dress is gonna come with problems. It might feel great for the moment, but damn it, you're gonna be having a brick in the car or in the window. Like, no, I'm good. I'm done with that toxic stuff. You just, for some reason, still you a glutton for punishment. That's what you is.
Oh man, that's really something I'm working on too.
Don't be lying to this guy.
I am, dude. I was like, yo, I'm getting too old for this, man. I'm getting too old.
Let's do. I think we're gonna do. I'm gonna do this one. Wait a minute, where's it? Yeah, we're gonna do this one.
What is it called?
I don't know, but it says. Oh, here we go.
Don't care.
No, best
We don't
believe men don't
care.
care. You ain't met my man. You ain't
don't
met my
care.
man. You ain't met my man. Let's just be real.
Does he have kids?
No. No, okay, you know what? Okay, you want to go.
It's just a question.
No, he doesn't have kids.
I don't want to categorize him
He
incorrectly.
doesn't have kids, but
So he's one of those that got a chick with 2 kids and he don't have kids? He's one of those?
he's one of those, but guess what? He wants to have a big family. He wants a lot of kids. And I can't give that to him, but I can give him at least 1, and that's about it because I got 2 already. And that's just
You
what it
just
is,
said
because he's a
he
great
can't have
man.
his dreams come true because he's with you. Hoes get mad because I talk off.
Bro, this is the thing about some women. When they start rambling, they don't even be knowing what they're saying to the point where she literally said, he wants a big family, but I can't give him that. I'm giving him 1 because I already fucked up and got 2 other kids with somebody else that I don't want to be with. And he's like, so you just pretty much said you can't give him his dreams. Why is he with you? You're holding up his dreams because he's with you.
Yes.
And it's like, let me just say this. This is the one thing I can't say about myself. When I was dating some girls that I felt were really destined for some good things, I bowed out. I bowed out because I felt the bullshit that I was bringing to the table was only going to hinder what they were accomplishing or on their path to accomplish. I wasn't ready to step up to the big leagues of what they were.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And I said, I said, you know what? I care about this person enough to step out and not involve myself with them anymore not because I didn't want to, because I knew it wasn't going to benefit them in the long run.
Yeah, I knew somebody who dated a girl who was, we were kind of the same. We were fuck boys back then, and the girl he was dating was about her business, going to school, working.
That's exactly what. Yeah.
And had everything going. And when he started dating her, everything about him changed too. The way he dressed.
For the better?
For the better.
Yeah.
She made him better. And
he didn't want him.
And I can tell, I was like,
he's fighting with it.
I was like, dude, I said, you gonna fuck this up. Now, normally, I was like, you need to stay with her because you're getting better. Every time I see you, you're getting that much better. But I can tell you just didn't want to do it.
And that's the thing. I remember we were having this conversation earlier where I said, I believe some men, and this is not just a man thing, a woman thing, but some men cheat on their women, not because they want more women, because something inside them, they're hurting because they're not being, they know they're a piece of shit, right? So the only way they can feel alive is to deal with pieces of shit too. Their woman is too good for them. So they have to figure out a way to either fuck it up or get back to what they know, which is pieces of shit. You know what I mean? So, and who is that? Women who willing to cheat on married men and all that. So that's just what it is. Yeah. You know, you have to find your level. If someone's up here, they either gotta go up to that level or they gotta bring you down.
Yeah. And I'm at that point where I'm trying to get higher.
Yeah.
That's where I'm at. So it's sad though. Like people, and my friend ended up leaving this girl, and she ended up being very successful. I think she played she dated a football player, not if I'm not mistaken.
Well, good for her. But see, my thing is this. Now that dude just told this woman, you're holding up his dreams. Mm-hmm. Do you think that woman's gonna let him go to be a dream? No, most women would probably stay with this man and say, well, his dreams are gonna have to be what my dreams are now. He can only have what I give him.
It's sad, but damn.
Let's watch this video. I don't know why I feel like this video is about to be sad. Let's see.
They say when a woman's fed up, right? Well, men get tired too. Men get tired of not being appreciated, disrespected, emasculated, talked to any kind of way. Men get tired too. This man get up and go to work and do whatever he got to do to provide for you in this household and can't get a thank you. You talk to him any kind of way. You talk to him like he's one of your kids because your mama used to talk to your daddy like that. So now you want to talk to him like that. You tear this man down with your words. Instead of building him up, you tear him down. Sometimes the man he got to sit in the car for a few minutes before he come in and deal with you. Men get tired too. Yeah, everybody like to say when a woman's fed up, men get fed up too. And it's worse when a man actually walks away from a woman. Because we'll come back. That's why some of y'all baby daddies steady coming back. We'll come back. A woman ain't gonna keep coming back and back and back and forth to a man. When she tired, that's it. So understand, when a man gets tired of your shit and he walks away, that shit ain't no coming back. Men get tired too.
I feel like that was the opposite of what he just said a second ago. He said, men keep coming back, we'll come back.
Yeah.
He said, we ain't coming back. It's over.
Yeah, I was like,
okay.
Wait.
Regardless of the heck is this. This was sent to us by one of our viewers. Are you okay, bro? Are you doing okay? Because at some point, some of the videos they send us, it makes me wonder what's really going on.
what's really going on? Because
if you're hurt, just say that.
Because we used to do videos like this all the time. We decided to move past it because if you haven't worked through it by now,
you the problem.
Yes.
Just listen. I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna say it the last time. Men, women, you choose to let people disrespect you.
Mm-hmm.
You want somebody to respect you, respect yourself, and not allow people to talk to you any kind of way. Not allowing people to treat you. You say they treat you like a kid. Why are you allowing them to treat you like a kid?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Somebody talk to you crazy, tell them I don't appreciate that. You will not talk to me this way. And if you keep continuing talking this way, we're done. They do it again, you got to be a man or a woman of your word and say, we're done. Walk away. Because you got to have more respect for yourself for other people to have respect for you.
Exactly.
Beans knows, throughout knowing me, I'm only going to take so much from somebody talking crazy to me. This is what it is. And it's been like that ever since I was a girl. Because I'm going to tell you what, I grew up, my father was very verbally abusive. He said all kind of hurtful things to me. And it made me get to a point where I realized, you know what? I had to endure it because I was living there, right? I had no other choice in the matter because and that's my father. I'm living there. I needed to survive through him, right? But as I got an adult, I realized I was like, I'll never let anybody talk to me the way my father talked to me when I was growing up. Nobody. I don't care which. I don't care, man, woman, child. You're not gonna do it. If you're gonna do it, you're either gonna get away from me, or you're gonna see why I'm not letting you do that. That's just how I've always been.
I've seen the results of some of your work.
So I'm saying this to say this: if you want people to treat you with respect, carry yourself. Stop playing with certain people. Don't let them talk to you crazy and just look over. Address it. So many of us are scared to address things to people, and we just let things fly. That, okay, they called you their name, they did this, they did that. If you don't like something, say it. Mm-hmm. The worst that can happen is they say, I don't care, and I live. Now you know exactly what to do. You've addressed it. They don't want to hear it. Guess what? You need to remove yourself from that person's life.
Exactly. You don't have to be there.
Yeah, exactly. But a lot of us is a glutton for punishment.
Yeah. I've had to learn that in my marriage. I let a lot of things slide
that you shouldn't have.
That I shouldn't have, because I listen to people who aren't happy in their marriage either. So, and I found this out later on down the line. I always say I've gotten a lot of bad advice about marriage, like just letting things slide. Let her, just let her have it. Let it do it. It'll pass. And it never did. Things just got worse.
Because I'm gonna tell you why it got worse. Because unfortunately, and I'm gonna keep it above, Bean, you didn't step up to the plate and be the man and lead the situation.
Exactly. And I agree.
You didn't tell her, look, this is how it's going to be from now on. Man, if you don't like it, kick rocks. Now you did the right thing. You did finally man up and kick the rocks to her until you got it's over. I ain't doing this no more.
Yeah.
But it could have probably, I don't gonna say it could have been prevented, but it could have either been prevented faster or you could have wasted less time.
Yes.
That's what I'll go with.
Yeah,
Some women are just hard headed and they don't never mind.
Yeah, because there were times I was like, oh, I'm about to leave, I'm about to go. And then of course, no, you shouldn't leave. You know, religious leaders told me not to leave, you know, friends and family told me not to leave. No, because, you know, for the sake of marriage and all that stuff. And that's terrible advice. If you've given this person a chance to turn around and they just blatantly don't, get them a walk away.
The biggest thing I could tell anybody, and this is what I mean by leading, fuck what I say, fuck what Bean say, fuck what a religious leader, what your gut say.
Mm-hmm.
Do your gut say whatever you doing right now is wrong? If it's wrong, then walk away.
Mm-hmm.
Being around somebody that you know they not doing what you asking them to do, you should showing yourself that you don't care about yourself.
That's true.
That's just what it is.
What else we got over here?
We got another video. Let's see. It says, how much should you spend on a wedding ring? This is another video from a viewer that is probably struggling with something. I don't know. Let's see.
How much an alpha man should cough up for a wedding ring?
An alpha man? Oh, I can't wait to hear how much an alpha man should spend on a wedding ring.
From my understanding, a guy should be spending 3 months' salary on a ring.
Pause right there. 3 months' salary. What do you feel about that?
That's a lot of fucking money.
Let's just say 3 months' salary. Let's just say somebody makes $1,000 a week. That's $4,000 a month. 3 months' salary, that's $12,000 for a ring. That's just if they make $1,000. If they make more than that, let's say they make $2,000 a week, right? That's what, $8,000 a month? That's $24,000 for a ring.
I seen this clip where one girl was like, "Oh, my ring should cost $250,000." Even the women in her group was like, "You're out of your mind."
There's homes that cost us.
That's what they tell. Like when another woman tells you, "Yo, you out of pocket," that's how you know you're going away from.
Like, and this is what I really want you guys to realize. Even if a man was a millionaire, you don't have to have a ring that's equivalent to what his income is. You have to have a ring that shows he wants to marry you. That's it.
That's what the symbolism is. And the crazy thing is, and I know some women go as far as saying, "Well, you know, Kobe Bryant brought his girl a $24 million ring." Good for Kobe Bryant.
You know why Kobe Bryant got her a $24 million ring? Kobe Bryant was caught cheating, and he understood they didn't sign a prenup. If she leaves, $24 million ain't what she's leaving with. She's leaving with like $124 million. Yeah, here you go, babe. And she stayed because she wasn't no dumbass.
Traditionally, that has been customary.
Well, now I'm questioning, how many years later did he pass away?
Oh, it's been like 10, 12, 15 years. A long time has gone by.
Okay. No, I'm saying
like early 2000s, so you figure 20.
Okay, so I ain't going to sit there and say foul play.
No, years, at least 20 years ago.
You know, that's one of his aunties was saying this. She did this. She killed her own kid. Just play. Let me stop.
However, that is not at all required. A lot of women are very happy with rings that cost a lot less. However, I'm sure that there's more to this.
So if that isn't 6 figures, you probably shouldn't be getting married.
Holy classist mentality, Batman. To actually have the audacity to say that if a person doesn't make 6 figures in 3 months, then they have no business getting married. Is one not aware that the average American doesn't even make 6 figures in a year? I guess there's a lot of people, in one's opinion, that shouldn't be getting married. But there's more.
Like if he's not spending that, does he really love you or does he just want a hot trophy wife?
Why can't he have... Okay, so my thing is this. How many men do you really think, and not saying that all men who marry a woman probably do feel like they're hot, right? They're attractive in some degree. How many men you think actually believe they're getting a hot trophy wife versus just getting a good woman?
Yeah, most men don't look at their wives as trophy wives.
Like, I don't think there's... Most intelligent men are not going to marry a woman because she's physically just beautiful. But she's dumb as rocks. and she's just gullible as hell, go for anything. Men are not marrying women just because you look like that. That's what a showgirl's for. I can pay her. I can save myself some time and energy and pay you $1,000 or whatever I gotta pay you to come go on a weekend time on the show or whatever case may be. I'm not about to sit here and go swear under God that I'm gonna watch over you and take care of you through sickness, health, everything, just because you look pretty.
Yes.
That's out the window, dude. That was back in the days in the 1800s where a woman just had to look pretty, but she still had to, know how to cook, clean, all those other things. And those dudes own estates.
What? Now, how exactly did that make any sense? But moreover, it's my opinion that any woman that would expect a man to spend 6 figures on her wedding ring is not after the man himself for who he is. She's only after his money.
Okay,
go ahead.
Me listening to this video made me realize something. We're always talking about how much a man should spend on a woman's ring.
Mm-hmm.
No one talks about how much the woman has to spend on the man for his ring. A lot of women don't know that it's up to them to buy the man's engagement ring.
Exactly. A lot of women are privy. They didn't even realize that. Now, let me ask you this, because you were married.
Mm-hmm.
There's the engagement ring, right? And then there's the wedding bands, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is just my understanding. You tell me if I'm wrong or not. It is where the woman's supposed to wear the engagement ring while they're engaged, then take off the engagement ring and wear the wedding band once they get married. Is that correct?
See, that wasn't my understanding, but I see women wear both. So
I understand that, but I'm asking you, what is the traditional thing?
Traditional was you give her the engagement ring, and then when you do the ceremony,
Yeah, both have wedding bands, right?
Yeah, you both have band. That's why if you ever look at some of these wedding videos and stuff, and the woman puts her hands up, there's no wedding ring on her hand. There's no ring on her hand.
They've taken that off.
They've taken it off.
And now this is
the official
wedding band.
Wedding band.
And usually they're similar to each other, right?
It's similar, or it's close to.
That's what I want. So me and my girl sit there and had a whole discussion, argument, because she said the engagement ring comes on, then they get a wedding band, they wear both of them. I said, no, that is not what's supposed to happen. You're supposed to have an engagement ring and while you're engaged. Once you get married, you take the engagement ring off, you put the wedding band on. You can keep the engagement ring. You don't gotta. You put it up somewhere wherever it may be, but you don't wear it around like you engaged anymore. The reason because the reality is the engagement ring is supposed to be all decorated and all looking pretty because it's supposed to show off the event coming up. The woman gets to show her friends and family, look, I'm engaged, I'm about to get married, da, 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 da. Cool. Once you get married, now you go back to humble beginnings. You know what I mean? It's not super glamorous or whatever case may be. It's the fact that, okay, now we're solidified.
Yes.
That's just my opinion on it.
That was my understanding too, but like you said.
What did your ex-wife do?
She
wore both, didn't she?
No. She just wore the one.
The wedding band.
Yeah.
Is what she just put up the engagement ring?
Yeah.
Okay. And now
that's what.
So me and her, we got into another disagreement where it was about the style of the engagement ring. And I said, look, we ain't even on there yet. But if we was, you should just accept. She said, don't you want me to like it? And I'm like, you should like it because I'm the one who picked it out for you.
Exactly.
What if I don't like what it looks like?
That's your problem. And I tell women this.
You better not tell me.
I'm telling you right there. Do not try to take it back. I'm telling you right now. You want to ruin an engagement? Tell the man you don't like it and take it back. And watch his reactions.
So crazy. Last thing, Donald Trump.
Oh yeah.
Donald Trump has just been convicted of 34 counts of, I want to say was it fraud? I think it's federal crime fraud with not embezzlement, but just giving money, soliciting money.
It was to
his lawyers to give to Stormy Daniels.
And I know it was like under. I know it was like he was because they explained some of it. It was like when it was time for him to get loans and stuff like that, he used his home as a what do you call it?
Asset?
Not asset. What do you call it when you collateral? He used his house as like collateral, and he would inflate
the price.
The price, like say it was it's actually worth $80 million, was only worth like 50. And then when this guy got caught, when it was time for taxes, he would underinflate his.
Oh, so he would go up when he needed money,
and it would go down when he had to pay taxes. So like, well, it's not really worth 50; it's actually worth 30. So he would benefit.
Okay.
Lying about his taxes and things like that. So that's one of the things he got in trouble for.
Well, I can understand that. But my thing is this: is he actually going to spend any jail time?
No, they just want some money. Trust me, people like him, they just like, give us $300 million, and we'll be all right.
We'll be all right. We can't. He makes too much money for him to be locked away. We need you to keep messing up so we can keep finding you. And taking that money from you. Appreciate you. Let's watch this guy who definitely probably going to jail. It says man with suspended license astonished judge by joining the courtroom Zoom while driving.
Mr. Harris, are you driving?
Actually, I'm pulling into my doctor's office, actually. So just give me 1 second. I'm parking right now.
Okay. So maybe I don't understand something. This is a driving while license suspended?
That is correct, Your Honor.
And he was just driving. And
pause. We all know this man was driving. I would have said right then in court, I wasn't driving. At any point, did you see his hand on the steering wheel?
But you can see things moving in the background. And he just said,
no, you see the car moving. I wasn't driving. They're going to say,
he's got to be.
No. They're going to say, who's driving? My friend.
And then we'll put him on camera.
He just walked out. He just left.
No, you would hear the door.
He just walked out.
But you could tell by the angle of where he is. He's sitting in the driver's seat.
No, you can't.
Yes, you can. If you're sitting in the passenger seat, you're
for all I know, he in the back seat.
He not in the because the back seat in the.
You don't know.
You're not. You're on camera. You're not getting away with it.
Listen, I was sitting in the driver's seat, sir. But my friend had his hand on the steering wheel. I'm not about to just sit there and
stop it. I'm like, stop it. You're in the driver's seat,
sir.
Stop it.
At no time was I ever driving.
I was like, okay, well, we're going to sit here till your friend come back.
But
that's okay.
Click, I'm going to hang up. And I'm going to say, and I'm going to call back. In about 5 minutes, I'm going to have a random person just sitting there. He's like, hey, I was here driving. This is my friend. He was here. What happened? Why'd you hang up the phone? What you mean? You didn't hear me? Losing connection?
I'm like, sir, stop playing against me. Guilty.
he didn't have a license.
Is with the charges, Your Honor, yes.
No, I'm looking at his record. He doesn't have a license. He's suspended and he's just driving.
That is correct, Your Honor.
He raised his hand.
I don't even know why he would do that. So defendant's bond is revoked in this matter. Defendant is to turn himself into the Washington County Jail by 6 p.m. today. Failure to turn himself in will result in a bench warrant with no bond.
I'm like, Your Honor, I'm gonna need a ride.
Yeah, I would have said, do you want me to drive there, Your Honor, or do you want to go pick me up? How are we gonna do this?
He was not thinking at all.
Why would you be on Zoom recording yourself driving to the doctors, and you're on at court for the one reason is a suspended license?
Driving without a license.
Like I said, I would have talked my way out of that. I'd be like, I did not drive, sir. Well, did you not see this movie? It's AI. It's AI, sir.
And he would be like, you know what? You got till 6 o'clock. Take your ass in. Stop playing around with me. Stop playing around with this court.
This isn't even. I would put a filter on then. I'd be like, yo, see this? The phone just acting up, sir. It's doing all kind of things.
Like, yeah, okay.
He should have put the background of him like in a castle or something. Like, sir, I don't know how this thing is working. Can I call you back? Well, anything else you want to talk about before we get up out of here, Ben?
No, we could. Good luck to that brother in jail.
Exactly. Today's Friday, man. The weekend's here. I want y'all to go ahead and enjoy yourself. Go do something with yourself. The weather's great out here. We probably eventually will need to go back out there and start interviewing some people.
Yes.
Because the days are just getting great.
Yes, they are.
But do something for yourself, all right? Because you're important. All right? Don't let nobody else tell you otherwise. I'm your boy Canteen. This is my man Beans. We'll see you Monday.
Hey, y'all have a good weekend.
It's a Social Norm, man. Oh, man.
Nigga. Where is that?
What?
Nigga! That's got to be racist.
Daddy.